Now, this video is for the men who are struggling with poor mental health at this moment in time. Now, if you have no ambition, no energy, no focus, then men, this video is for you. But first, I want to clarify that there's nothing wrong with you, okay? But the more that you sit in isolation, the harder that it becomes to make the transition and the change that you want. Now, men, I've been there plenty of times in my life. The more that you sit there, the worse it gets, okay? The more that you push the close people in your life away, the worse it gets, okay? This is where the bad habits will start to lock in and they'll start to really solidify themselves into your life, and it makes it even more challenging to get out. Now, I know the basic things are challenging for you when you're in this state, okay? You can't be asked getting up out of bed, you can't be asked doing the most simple tasks, and your mind feels like it's attacking you each and every day. And all you want to do is sleep away the days. You're calling off um, days out with your friends that you maybe had set up, or any opportunities or any plans that were on your schedule. You're cancelling it all, and you're saying to yourself you need a few days to rest. But that few days, you know, it can turn into a week, and it can turn into a month, and it can even turn into multiple months. And by that, it's a lot harder to get out of it. And by that time, all the progress that you have made is slowly starting to crumble and fade away. But we can make the change you want to make, okay? But the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, how can we get out of this? Now, I've been there multiple times. I've dealt with it. I've dealt with poor mental health. I've isolated myself. And I've really been through it, okay? And this is the knowledge that I use and the steps that I use that can hopefully help you start to take somewhat small actions to really start building on your mindset again and placing yourself at the top of the priority list. Now, men, my promise for you, by the end of this video, I'm going to give you clear steps on what you can do to help you break free from this state and make this point the turning point that you change your life, okay? I've done this multiple times. When I've been in this state, I've been able to use this framework and the steps, and again, it's came through trial, error, and experience, and not letting my mind destroy me, and coming out on top and taking simple, effective steps that can really boost your results and get you away from the state that you're currently in. Now, men, the first thing we want to focus on is the biggest enemy here, okay? And this is the elephant in the room. It's isolation. Now, your mind will convince you that no one cares, that no one's going to understand, and you're better off isolating yourself away from everyone in the world. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have solid people in your life that you can open up to and just share what is happening, so they understand the place that you're in, and so you have a wee bit extra support that you need, okay? Please understand how important this is, okay? Because isolation is one of the major causes of depression, and when men suffer with poor mental health, they isolate themselves for a long time, and things can get worse, okay? So open up with your wife, your girlfriend, or your best friend, okay? Explain to them what's happening. You're not weak when you do this, but know that once you do this, then you're opening up the chance to make the changes that you want to make, and you're quietly leaving the isolation away, which can destroy you if you do not do this, okay? I've been there, I've done it. Open up to the real ones in your life and understand that the enemy here is isolation. Now, men, let's get into it. Here are the steps to use when you're in this state and your mental health is not at the greatest point, okay? The first step, like we said, is avoid isolation, okay? Avoid at all costs. Do not suffer in silence. Make sure that you explain or share with someone that you care about in your life, that you know and you can trust. Again, they might not be able to fix it, but just having them there for your support will relieve some stress from your shoulders, and it will help you speak what's on your mind and address what has to be addressed, okay? And again, when you address what has to be addressed, then you're focusing on the truth, the facts, and it gives you more opportunity to make the changes that you need to make, okay? The second one, man, is so important, is get up and get outside. The longer that you sit in your bed or in your house, the worse it can potentially get. I don't care if you get up and go on a 20-minute walk or a 10-minute walk or fucking go out and do 5-star jumps, but get outside, okay? If you can get up, get your running shoes on and go on a run, fantastic, do that as well. The quicker that you can get outside, and the longer that you can do and do some form of exercise, you're already placing yourself into winning ways. And the reason you do this because one subtle shift in your mindset can change the trajectory of your whole life and that state as well. All you need is one thought that is positive, one thought that is progressive, one thought that can change your mind, and then that can change your day, and it can change the state that you're in. So make sure you get up, you get out, and you do what you can do. Even if your sleep schedule is messed up at the moment, I don't care if it's 3 in the afternoon, 2 in the morning, or 8 p.m. at night. If you can get up, get out now, make sure you do this, and make sure it's a priority as well. And I guarantee when you come back, you'll feel a million times better, and that mindset shift can change your day and help you break free from this state. Man, the next one is we both know that you're not taking care of yourself and you've placed yourself right at the bottom of the priority list. We want to keep it simple and effective. Clean yourself up, okay? Clean your room, clean your house, go for a shower. You'll feel so much better once this is done, because when men are in this state, right, we don't take care of the basic priorities and we do not take care of ourselves, meaning we don't clean ourselves up correctly. We're leaving our house a little bit more of a mess than usual. We are cancelling our plans, our schedules, and we're just sitting in silence and trying to get by the day, okay? Get up, clean yourself up, go for a shower, clean your house, and doing that again, it will make you feel better. And it's in that subtle change in that action that we can change our mindset and start to make small progress to get out of the state that you're currently in. Now, man, the last point is, right, I need you to view this point in your life as the turning point that you are going to change your life, okay? You're going to look back on this day or this time frame of your life and be fucking grateful for it. Now, whatever's happened in your life, know that you have the power, the strength to bounce back and to build yourself up into a completely new animal and a completely new guy. And this is just all part of your journey, okay? It's building strength, it's building your character, and this is what's truly going to give you the inspiration and the motivation you need. Now, I know how challenging it is to do the simple tasks as of today, okay? And I know how challenging it is to get up and even go on a walk. But if you start off small with these subtle steps, right, trust me, that switching your mindset for half a second can change the rest of your day. You start adding on these actions, and before you know it, you're out of it and you're living your normal routine, your normal life, and you're slowly trying to progress towards your goals, okay? Side note as well, use this time, open up your laptop, get out a journal, get out a piece of paper, okay, and write down the biggest, most ambitious goals as you possibly can. Your mind will tell you not to do this, right? It will tell you that there's no point in doing this, that you're not in the right frame to do this, right? But that's just trying to hold you back from expanding your mind and your vision. Now, we need to do this because we need to think new thoughts, right? Positive thoughts that are going to uplift us, make us feel better, and prompt on new action. I want you to get out the journal, the laptop, whatever, and write out the biggest ambitious goals possible that you can do, okay? Again, it'll expand your mind, it will help you build something new, and it will give you something to aim for, and it will give you the kick up the arse that you need, okay? I've been here before multiple times in my life. It's not a nice place to be, okay? You push everyone away, you isolate yourself, and you feel like your world is totally crumbling. But after you take care of yourself, you take subtle, effective, simple action steps, you start to build that self-trust slowly, and you start to take more action for yourself, and before you know it, you've built a solid routine and you're starting to make progress towards your goal, okay? Next point, and the last point, is your family depend on you. Your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, your mum, they all rely on you, okay? Use that as inspiration and use that as motivation that is bigger than yourself. When we are don't focus on these things, it's very hard for us to have the inspiration that we need to get up and get going and make the progress that we need, okay? They rely on you. You need to rely on yourself, but we need to start off small, simple, and effective and start making progress. And do not compare yourself to any other man as well. You're on your own journey, facing your own challenges, you've been through your own shit, and this can be the turning point in your life where you change your fucking life, and you'll look back in this moment and you'll be entirely grateful for whatever it is that you have went through. Now, men, trust me, on these steps, they can be life-changing, game-changing, only if you apply them. Don't overcomplicate it, don't overthink it, just take it simple and effective, and before you know it, you'll be in a completely new state, and you'll look back and at this point in your life and you'll be fucking grateful. Go out and do it. Take action. Anything resonates, leave it in the comment section below.